release new campaigns with shorter campaign runs without being bogged down on long development cycles, and seeing the return of all the activities that are being generated during that campaign. It's a very agile, flexible approach, so it can be changed at any time. There's no printing costs. There are no highly expensive production costs needed, unless you do, of course, video, which is a very popular method. But again, it's a measurable way, and you can do that with inbound marketing.
Just one other extra point about that, especially if you look at what many companies are doing now and they've been doing for a long time, is they go to trade shows.
Yeah.
And they spend a tremendous amount of money on trade shows, setting up a booth and a stand, and some companies do several over a year. Mm-hmm. And a lot of companies now are looking at their budgets that they're spending on these trade shows, and they're shifting it to some of it to these inbound strategies, which we've been talking about briefly.
Yeah. It's not that we're saying that traditional marketing is to be rid of, and we're not saying that at all. Traditional marketing has its place. We're just seeing that there's a trend going where there's a shift of budgets from traditional to more online methods. And that's because people are online. They don't go to trade shows. I mean, the statistic just shows how much it's dropped in countries like the US and the UK, where they've made an extensive study on trade shows. In Switzerland, trade shows are very important. So we wouldn't advise to get out of trade shows, but we would say use inbound methods to inform your potential customers about